Excellency, the President of the Republic of South Africa and the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence with the joint press conference with the statement by the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the government, the people of Malaysia, of course it is our honor to welcome our dear friend, President of the Republic of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, and members of the South African delegation. We have, as referred to in our series of meetings today, and my early meetings with the President, and lately in Rio, Brazil, we are known to each other, one another, and the fact that our relations has been close even during the apartheid, and our affection for Madiba, Nelson Mandela, is well known. And in fact, I mentioned that we even invited, after the initial reconciliation, with the suggestion of Nelson Mandela, to invite Vice President de Klerk to Malaysia to showcase the multiracial, multireligious entity and the working relations between all the major races in this country. I was also fortunate that soon after I was released from prison in 2004, Nelson Mandela invited me and the family to spend some time with him in Joburg. Before then, I proceeded to Cape Town. So you see, the relationship is not only diplomatic or G2G, but also a very personal and emotional journey in advancing a cause for human dignity, freedom, and justice. President Cyril Ramaphosa, to us, represents also a new voice, a voice of conscience, this tenacity and conviction, defending justice, human rights across the continent in Africa, and also up to Gaza. They are a very prominent player in the Hague Initiative at the ICC, and of course on behalf of Malaysian generally, I must also express my profound gratitude for this courage to defend what is right, because historical antecedents is one. Historical experience must teach us. What you went through is, of course, a total hardship, is unimaginable under this period of times, but then you then have to showcase this experience must teach humanity a lesson. In some areas, people unfortunately have not learned. Now, on a bilateral basis, we agreed, both my colleagues, the cabinet members, and yours, have agreed that we need to enhance. The Malaysian strategy is to expand new trading partners, whilst continuing with existing conventional arrangements. We have decided to open up. That's why we are members in terms of expanding the trade, intra-ASEAN trade, and focus on in Asia. But we also realize that through BRICS, we have now been very committed to expand our trade relations with Africa and Latin America. And with Africa, South Africa also has a special place of influence and your economic strength, both in the defense, agriculture, and related industries. So we have given assurance that we will continue to collaborate even new areas other than palm oil, which is ongoing, semiconductor, halal, agriculture and defense. We're expanding this to education and research in universities and scientific institutions of research. And the ministers here will have, the various other ministers will then follow this through. Now, again, congratulations, President Ramaphosa, for being given this honor, honorary doctorate in international relations by University of Malaya. And this is second after Nelson Mandela in 1990. So you can see this strength, the son of South Africa, being honored by Malaysians generally. So thank you again for being here.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. May I now invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of South Africa, to deliver his statement.